You know what the scariest part about being broke is? It's not that you can't buy the new iPhone or go out to a nice restaurant. It's the constant, numbing fear of tomorrow. It's when you go to sleep praying, please, don't let my car break down tomorrow, because I literally cannot afford to fix it. 7 years ago, I was sitting on the floor of my cramped studio apartment, staring at my phone, feeling my fingers go numb. My banking app showed a negative balance of $4,200. That was my credit card debt. My salary as a logistics assistant back then was just $1,800 a month. After rent and groceries, I was left with a fat zero. I was a literal hamster in a wheel, running as fast as I could but somehow rolling backward. That night, I walked up to the window, looked out at the skyscrapers downtown, and told myself, that's it, enough. I'm either getting out of this hole, or I'm going to lose my mind. The very first thing I had to do was stop the financial bleeding. I got a notebook and started tracking every single cent. And honestly, I was embarrassed. It turned out that my daily Starbucks habit on the way to work, random fast food runs, and 3 streaming subscriptions I barely even watched were eating up almost $200 a month. I canceled all my subscriptions, but a travel mug, started cooking simple chicken and rice at home, and brought meal boxes to work. That gave me my first bit of breathing room. But I quickly realized you can't save your way to being rich. You can't spend less than zero. You have to earn more. Since my evenings were finally free from binge watching Netflix, I decided to trade my time for cash. Back in college, I used to edit videos for friends, so I set up profiles on Upwork and Fiverr. For the first 2 weeks crickets, the competition was brutal, so I slashed my prices to the absolute minimum. My first gig was editing a short promo video for a local dental clinic for $15. I spent 3 nights tweaking it to make it perfect. The client left a 5-star review, and the platform's algorithm finally noticed me. The next 6 months were pure hustle. I was sleeping 5 to 6 hours a night. From 9 to 6, I was at my day job. From 8 p.m. to midnight, I was editing videos for YouTube creators. But it paid off. Freelancing started bringing in an extra $800 a month. Every single dollar went straight into my credit card. When I made that final payment 9 months later and saw my debt balance hit zero, I swear, I breathed a sigh of relief for the first time in 3 years. Now, I finally had leverage. The money that used to go to the bank stayed in my pocket, but I didn't rush out to buy hype clothing or expensive sneakers. I put $4,000 into a separate high-yield account that was my emergency fund in case things went south. Only after that did I dip my toes into investing. I didn't play the casino game. I didn't try to guess which stock would skyrocket tomorrow, and I didn't buy shit coins. I just opened a brokerage account and set up auto invest. On the first of every month, the system bought $500 worth of an S&P 500 index fund for me. Whether the market was up or down, I didn't care. I was just buying a tiny piece of America's top 500 companies. At the same time, I started pushing harder at my day job. I noticed our company was wasting a ton of money on inefficient shipping routes. I spent my weekends drafting a new logistics model and pitched it to my boss. It saved the company thousands of dollars, earned me a promotion to senior logistician, and bumped my pay to $2,600 a month. My freelance business grew too. I was now charging $40 an hour. By the end of year 3, I was making over $4,000 a month, living on $1,600, and investing the rest. When my brokerage account crossed $50,000, something magical happened. I started getting real dividend payouts. Money was literally making money without me lifting a finger. When your portfolio grows, your mindset shifts. You realize there are only 24 hours in a day, and you can't edit videos forever without burning out. I needed to build a real business. So, I launched my own remote video agency called Kirosk Media. I kept landing high-paying clients, but I outsourced the editing to talented freelancers, paying them per project. I became the manager. It was scary to delegate at first, and there were mistakes. But within 6 months, the agency was clearing $5,000 a month in pure profit. That Friday morning, I walked into my boss's office, thanked him for the opportunities, and handed in my 2-week notice. I was no longer an employee. With all that free time, I jumped into real estate. I saved up for a down payment, got a mortgage, and bought a small 2-bedroom condo, a rental property. The young couple that moved in paid me $1,400 a month. My mortgage, taxes, and insurance ate up $1,100. That left $300 of pure cash flow in my pocket every month. Plus, they were basically paying off my loan, building my equity, while the property itself was appreciating. Today, I'm 33. My net worth has crossed $700,000. My agency runs almost entirely without me. My properties are rented out, and my stocks pull in steady dividends. I make over $10,000 a month, and I never have to work a day in my life just to pay bills ever again. The biggest lesson I've learned over these 7 years is that wealth isn't about luck. It's not about winning the lottery or having rich parents. It's simply the compounding result of your small, unnoticed daily choices. It's choosing to invest instead of spend. It's choosing to work on a side hustle in the evening instead of binging a TV show. Freedom is expensive, but it is worth every single second of the grind. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now.